What's good? We back with the Boxing Clinic and more. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time. We back grinding. Let's get into it. Talking about Jermall Charlo. And I believe Jermall Charlo should go ahead and drop that WBC interim title and get his rankings back in the other sanctioned belt bodies. And that's because Billy Joe Saunders is rumored to move up. As soon as Billy Joe Saunders move up, I would just go to the WBO and ask, can I get a title shot? Because obviously, Danny Jacobs will be next up for the WBO title, but he might be fighting Derevchenko for the IBF. And if Danny don't fight Derevchenko, then you can fight Derevchenko for the IBF now. Because I say why, Jermall Charlo should drop the WBC. Because he ain't going to get that shot no time soon. He's going to be an interim champion when he can go run and get a belt. And if he don't open his eyes and pay attention like he's supposed to, he gonna end up without a belt. He gonna be interim champion and waiting for a long time. He gonna be like Deontay Wilder watching Anthony Joshua collect belts. He gonna be like his brother Jermall watching her collect belts. He gonna be watching guys that's less talented than him or he feel that he better than collecting belts. And he can't let that happen by her holding a little trinket belt. And they not going to allow him to touch that champion for quite some time. Trust me. He says he's been in communication with the WBC. I don't trust the soul, bro. Don't trust the soul, for real. Don't trust what they telling you. At the end of the day, they team Canelo and they team Triple G. And they going to protect them. And they don't have no real hard rules. So, as long as they getting their money, you're going to be an interim champion. They'll be collecting money from you and from whoever holds the real WBC belt. For that time. And why just sit there and be an interim champion and give up your rankings in other sanctioned belt bodies? And if Billy Joe Saunders truly do move up and face James DeGale and stay at super middleweight, which I don't think he's going to come back down because he's not trying to leave the UK. He don't want that smoke. If that's the case, you can go fight for the WBO. The WBO gave Canelo the invitation. Anytime you want to fight for the title, the number one mandatory is yours. So you go holler at the WBO, get your ranking back, and drop that weak-ass WBC interim belt. Seriously. Because they playing you. They really, really is playing Jermall Charlo. He think he going to get this title shot, man. They never going to get that to you, bro, for a long time. You're going to be waiting for a year. They all shacked up and cozy with Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo, man. You see what I'm talking about, man? Y'all see it? They all in the private jet just recently cozy. That's Mauricio Suleiman, the fat sucker right behind the white dude in the front to the left. It's the president, Mauricio Suleiman Jr. of the WBC. See if Canelo win that belt, they gonna protect that guy. And Triple G win the belt, they gonna protect that guy, and they gonna fight a rubber match too next May. And they both gonna have interim probably fights, in December. Or one of them probably had interim fighting in December. And they gonna keep telling you, oh wait, be patient. After they fight in May, you gonna get your shot. And there's gonna be a whole year. A whole year you gonna be waiting. September, then Canelo fuck around and drop the belt, or Triple G retire. And you just become the champion. You've been paying champion sanctioned body fees, but you ain't been the champion. And the thing about getting handed an interim belt is not the same as actually winning the belt. When the fans see you in a tough championship type of fight, that means something. That translates to, what, man, I like that guy. He whooped that boy butt and took his belt. Other than you pop up and you the WBC full champion, and people's like, how the hell he get that belt? Who he beat? I remember Triple G was the champion. I remember Canelo was the champion. How you get that belt? See, they don't want to pass him that notoriety along. And that's why Billy Joe Saunders got the hell up out the division, or thinking about getting the hell up out the division. You know what? They don't want to fight the real killers of the division. Or the potential guys who they think they killers. That's why they all Canelo and Triple G gonna use each other for 2 more fights. And Billy Joe Saunders getting the hell up out of there. They know what's going on. They know the real. And Jermall Charlo, he playing a role right now, and he just gonna sit there, keep fighting these nobodies or these soft touches. Go get a title, man. Billy Joe Saunders, get the hell up out of there. Go get the WBO title, man. Go get that title. That's the hardest title you got to get undisputed anyway. So you get the hardest title. Whoever becomes the WBC champion, or Jacobs beat Derevchenko, you can get that title. Y'all can unify IBF and WBO, and then you can go catch the other rabbits when you got to catch them. Because him sitting on that interim title and fighting these whack-ass meaningless fights, they ain't doing shit for his career. And people crying, and they crying why they ain't main event. You can't be main event fighting the level of competition you fighting. Hugo and Jorge Sebastian Highland. And I hope you don't fight that Aleem cat that Hugo fought. Like, God damn, you got to fight somebody. And being an interim title holder and just fight nobodies for paydays, it's not giving you notoriety. That's why the Charlos ain't in my pound for pound list. Top 10. And he got to be proactive, and he got to let that interim belt go as long as he is in communication with the WBO. When Billy Joe Saunders dropped that whole ass belt, if he moves up, then he got to see if the WBO let him get ranked and fight for the vacant title. That's what he got to do. He can't just sit on that belt, hoping the WBC do the right thing. They team Canelo, they team Triple G. I don't care about your black ass. You're going to be that interim title for a whole nother year. And then they're going to drop the belt. You're not even going to get the satisfaction of fighting for the belt. That means something for you to fight and actually take the belt from somebody. That has shock value. That has audience value. That has casual value. That brings publicity. That brings clout. Being handed the interim belt don't bring you no clout. You the champion, but you ain't really the champion. Because you didn't beat the guy. You got to beat the guy to beat the guy. And you just wanted the guy, so then you still got to go after year, try to unify with the other champions. When you go get the WBO, call yourself a real champion. And then if Danny, when you can unify with Danny, then we talking about something. Then we talking about 2 main event fights. We talking pound for pound status. Then you go get whoever the Super WBA champion is. Then you go hunt down the WBC champion. Waiting on the WBC, dog, I'm trying to tell you, dog, that's a bad mistake what Charlo doing, man. Waiting on the WBC to do the right thing. And they gave a little interim title and you paying sanctioning body fees to them. Man, shit. Drop that weak-ass belt if the WBO let you fight for the vacant when Billy Joe Saunders vacated. And I don't know if they reached out to fight Billy Joe Saunders, but they was going back and forth. He said he would like to fight him. But, like I said, don't shit come to a sleeper but a dream. And he dreaming right now because he's sleeping with his career. He wasting fights. He wasting time fighting these weak-ass fighters, man. It's time for him to step up and go get that vacant WBO if he can. But he gave up all his rankings by being an interim title holder. And he really trusting the WBC to do the right thing. He going to be an interim title holder for a long time. And then when whoever do hold that WBC and they're ready to fight him, they're going to give it back to him. But it's the Boxing Clinic and more. Your boy Goodfella, don't forget. We on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We gone.